costs. So real estate offerings are a little more expensive from a securities attorney point of view. But if we assume a simple audit, which is what I'm doing right now, I'm assuming a simple audit because I can't figure out for you what your custom audit would be. If you've got messy financials that aren't complete, that could be a lot more expensive. But with a simple audit, then to spend about $150,000 in all inclusive expenses to get to the point that you're qualified is a reasonable number. It wouldn't get much lower than that. And it could get higher than that if you delayed and so forth. But 150K is a reasonable budget to go in with. And then when we are live raising money, the sequence of events, it does vary according, so if we're talking, if a company has a large fan base, then when we're ready, marketing that fan base is going to cause rapid action. So companies with large customer bases can rapidly raise money. We've had that happen. But when it's a company without a large fan base, without a large customer base that's starting out, then you aren't going to spend much money in the first month of advertising because we don't really know yet which target audiences, which ad creative are going to work the best. So if you spend $5,000 or $10,000 in advertising in month one, that's enough to test and evaluate and tune and optimize. And from that point, you go on improving and optimizing the marketing till you reach a stage that you're happy with it, and then you expand the spending on that outreach marketing. And obviously, sending emails to our member base is a good thing to do, but that goes without saying. Okay, so let me touch on the expenses then. Once we have achieved efficiency in that marketing outreach for a company that doesn't have, or an offering that doesn't have a large amount of traction already, doesn't have a big fan base, then, the advertising cost, the best that I've seen so far was $3.30 spent per $100 raised. But that was for a biotech company. That was before Apple started imposing limitations and restrictions on marketing efficiency on Apple devices. So that number is no longer precisely relevant, but that's the best that we've seen directly. But once you get it working properly, to achieve a 6 or 8 or 10% marketing spend level for the money that's brought in from fresh investors is a reasonable expectation. And you have to, as a cost, you have to do management financials once every 6 months and an annual US GAAP audit if you don't list on a major exchange. So that isn't the worst. I mean, a US GAAP audit is relatively straightforward, but it is an expense. So leveraging the fan base, leveraging the brand, leveraging customers is intensely valuable. When a company has an active website with a lot of activity on it, then that becomes a very effective, very, very cost-effective place to promote their investment offering. So we have customers that are doing that, and that's working very, very well for them, as you would think, to bring down the cost of marketing.